Hello and welcome to H. Greg Lux. Here I have a 2019 Rolls-Royce Wraith. This car came with a clean Carfax report and it has one previous owner. What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you around the car. We're going to take a look at it to see if there's any kind of damage, including scratches, dents, chips, or anything else. Here at H. Greg Lux, we want to be as transparent as possible and give you total peace of mind. So if there's anything you need to know about this car, we will let you know. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go panel by panel, checking out the vehicle, and we're gonna start right here with the front bumper. Looking good, I'm not seeing any signs of damage. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the hood. And again, we just wanna know if this car has any scratches, any dents, any chips, or any other kind of damage. The hood looks perfect. Now we can move on to the driver's side of the vehicle, starting right here with this fender. Fender looks perfect. I'm not seeing any kind of damage. What about the wheel? And this wheel is in perfect condition. There is no sign of damage. And now we can move on right here to the door. This door looks perfect. Now what about this fender? And again, I'm not seeing any sort of damage at all. This fender's in perfect condition as well. Now we can move on right here to this wheel. We're taking a close look. We just want to know if there's any sort of curve rash or any other kind of damage. But just like the first one, this one is in perfect condition as well. Now we can go ahead and move on to the back. And again, we're taking a close look at everything. We just want to know if there's any sort of damage you need to know about. Rear bumper looks good. What about the rear hood? I'm not seeing any scratches, any dents, or any other kind of damage. Everything's looking perfect. Now we can move on right here to the passenger side, starting with this fender. Everything's looking good. I'm not seeing any kind of damage. What about the wheel? And just like the last two, this one is in perfect condition. There's no sign of curve rash or anything else. Now let's move on right here to the door. And again, we're in the passenger side. Looks perfect. I'm not seeing any kind of damage. Now to the last fender. And I can safely say that the exterior of this vehicle is in excellent condition overall. Now what about the last wheel? And just like the last three, this one is in perfect condition as well. I'm not seeing any kind of curve rash at all or any other type of damage. Now we can move on to the interior of the vehicle. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the seat. We want to know if there's any type of wear and tear, any sort of damage to the leather. And here I do notice some minor scratches right here on the left side of the seat and some minor wear and tear in this side. Alright, now let's go ahead and take a look at the door panel. Again, we just want to know if there's any sort of damage or any type of wear and tear to the leather or to any other type of material. Everything's looking good. If there's anything I notice, it's just some minor wear and tear right here on this side. But overall, everything's in excellent condition. Now we can move on right here to the seat. We want to know if there's any sort of wear and tear, just like we did with the other side. Any sort of damage. Leather's looking good. I'm not seeing any kind of damage at all. The only thing I notice is just some minor wear and tear right here on this side. But overall, the seat's in excellent condition. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the door panel. Again, taking a close look, we just want to know if there's any sort of wear and tear, any sort of damage. And the only thing I notice is just some minor wear and tear right here in the bottom side. But overall, the door panel is in excellent condition. Now, something I do want to mention is that this car comes with an owner's manual, as you can see right there on the screen, and 2 sets of keys. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the back seats. Starting with this one on the passenger side of the vehicle. Looking good. I'm not seeing any type of wear and tear. What about the other one? Again, I'm not seeing any kind of damage. The back seats are in excellent condition. Now with the car on, I want to show you a couple things. The first of which is the mileage of this vehicle. As you can see in the middle of the dashboard, this car has 3,244 miles. The other thing I want to show you is that this car comes with a GPS system, as you can see on the screen. And very important as well, it comes with a backup camera. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the steering wheel. We want to know if there's any sort of damage all around the leather, any tears, any scratches, any sort of damage. Everything's looking perfect. What about the buttons? We want to know if there's any scratches on them or any other kind of damage. Looks perfect. What about the other side? Perfect as well. Now let's move on to the mid console. We want to know if there's any scratches on the screen, on the knobs, the buttons, or anywhere else. I'm not seeing any sort of damage at all. The mid console and the steering wheel are in excellent condition. Now we can take a look at the trunk of the car, and we want to know if there's any type of wear and tear all around the sides, any sort of damage, or in the floor of the trunk. As you can see, everything's looking perfect. I'm not seeing any kind of wear and tear at all. The trunk of this vehicle is in excellent condition and very well kept. Before we finish off this video, let's take a look at the engine, and we just want to take a quick look. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact one of our representatives here at H. Greg Lux.